This week, TV Western reporter Sadie got a behind-the-scenes look at the Women's Issues Network.
Many people don't know what the Women's Issue Network does or the services that they provide, so we are here to help you out.
Great, roll the clip.
We'll be speaking with Christine Demore, coordinator of WIN, the Women's Issues Network. The Women's Issues Network is a USC service dedicated to recognizing and rectifying gender inequalities affecting UWO students. They offer a variety of programs, so let's talk with Christine and see what she has to tell us. WIN, Women's Issues Network, it's pretty self-explanatory, but can you tell me a little bit something about what it actually is?
Yeah, the Women's Issues Network is a service offered through the USC, so that means that it's paid for through student fees already, much like other services like Pride Western and Enviro Western. And we're here to represent women's and gender issues on campus. We do that through a lot of things like awareness, support groups, and kind of social events.
Okay, that sounds really interesting. Is it just for women?
No, not at all. We actually have a really diverse group of men and women involved within WIN. It's not like we can offer women's only space, but in a sense, like it's our events aren't women only.
That's good. And so you say that it's a student council group. So what sorts of things do you do around campus?
So like I said, we've got a lot of different things that we do just for diversity of information and events for students. One of them being awareness days. We have those down in the atrium. We just had our first one a couple of weeks ago, our healthy living awareness. So we were down in the atrium for a couple of days with a lot of just different information, things like just thinking outside the box of, say, like active living.
There are a lot of things going on. I saw a large science board of information for events like V-Day. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, V-Day is kind of a sister group within the Women's Issues Network. It's considered WIN programming, but sort of within its own little realm. V-Day is something that's been on Western campus for about 8 years now, and it's a campaign that is to raise awareness about ending violence against women and children. And one of the primary vehicles through that is the Vagina Monologues.
WIN also has, I guess you would call it a publication called The F Word, which I'm really interested in. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, we're really excited this year. The F Word is kind of going through a bit of a change because the last few years it has been the F Word. It's been an online publication in the sense that we would create PDF files and have them up online instead of having it in print version. What we're trying to do is keep up with the moving technology, and so we're moving over into a blog format, hopefully starting up in November, like in the next couple of weeks. And the blog is actually going to be called The Rag, which was the original name of the F Word, so we're kind of going back to our roots in a new form, so it should be really exciting. We're always looking for contributions to that, including pieces of writing as well as poetry, artwork, rants, anything really that focuses on women's issues, gender issues.
Is there anything else coming up that UWO students should know about?
Well, V-Day, again, our sister programming going on, is having their first really large event, which is Rummage Sale. It's happened every year for the last several years now down at Covent Garden Market. That's happening on November 14th. That's a Saturday. It'll be between 9 and 3.
Why do you think that WIN is such an important group to university students and just students in particular?
Well, I think it's really important to have the voice on campus that's representing women's and gender issues specifically. That it gives a voice and a home to people that are looking for that. I mean, I've talked to a lot of students that they've been looking for this space and they just didn't know where to find it, and then they happen to, we have an awareness day that gives us visibility and they can find us there. So we can raise awareness about a number of issues either on campus or off, including things like violence against women, sexual harassment.
Is there anything else that you would like to say to the students before we head off?
Just you can stop by the Support Services Center anytime. We're open 9 to 5. Just pop in, say hello, get to know the people that are around there. We're just excited to meet everybody around campus.
With tvWestern.ca, I'm Sadie Christie.